Our first stop heading into Louisiana was the Kane River Creole National Historical Park. It was great seeing these plantations and learning the history behind them and seeing how we've changed since then. This beautiful syrup vat was huge, and how they made syrup from the different trees. It was very interesting to see the history and show our kids something that we don't have here on the West Coast. We finished Junior Ranger badges and headed to Lake Martin. Unfortunately, the hiking trails were all closed, but we did see this beautiful boardwalk and a couple of nice birds. We finally headed into the city. We were staying in New Orleans right on Bourbon Street. We stopped for some dinner. We had some gumbo and some jambalaya. Our first beignets, they were delicious. We also looked at the area. We walked around a bit. Most of the place was still closed due to COVID, but we had a really great time. The National Historical Park of Jazz is in New Orleans, and it was great seeing the different sites, especially for my two saxophone players. We stayed right in the city center, like I said, on Bourbon Street, and we stayed at the Crown Plaza, and I highly recommend it. It was a great hotel and just so lovely and perfectly located to see a lot of things. We definitely stopped by Ochsner's, which is the main hospital in Louisiana, where my dad received a liver transplant several years ago. We went to his favorite restaurant, Drago's, and it was fun to be there after hearing so many stories about it. On our last day, we hit Jackson Square and walked around. Again, most things were closed. This was right in the summer during COVID, so things were closed. But we drove out of the city and we headed to City Park, and we saw this cute little alligator where a little girl told us, "Don't be afraid, they won't bite you," and lots of pretty birds. It was nice to get out and stretch our legs since. Thank you for following us as we traveled through Louisiana. I hope you can visit there someday soon. And for now, please remember to subscribe or follow us on Instagram at AshofAllTravels. Thanks. Bye.